Yeah. All right. Welcome to another almighty, powerful pony powder pickup. Yes. Say it with me. Yes. Okay. Due to me having a damn life and shit like that, I've been bringing this to you a day or two late. I know all the cool guys Ben did their unboxings of this stuff. Yeah, you see that Watchdogs 2 in the cover. I know you see it in the corner. And yes, if you follow me on Twitter, you saw that I posted this up on Twitter earlier today or yesterday, depending on when you're seeing this. And yeah, it's a power pickup. It's a pony powder pickup. Yeah, and I'm still ODing, baby. Yes, yes. And as you can see, I have my tools and I'm ready to unbox this. Now I'm gonna unbox the PS4 Pro and Watchdogs 2 all in one unboxing. Of course, nobody does it like me. Dual unboxings, triple unboxings, console and game unboxings. Oh, man. Anyway, let's get straight into it, okay? Let's put the PlayStation to the side. Watchdogs. Yeah, man, we not gonna waste time, doing a bunch of other stuff, And like I said, pardon me for having a life. I'm already halfway done with this review. I just wanted a retail copy to make sure everything is on the up and up. See what's going on with the Pro patch, because I'm thinking that if I'm not mistaken, the Pro patch is not coming out till later. So of course, there is actually a hefty amount of content inside of the case, which is surprising. This might be a map. Let's check this out. There's a season pass here. Yeah, while it's showing you what's in the season pass, I don't think I'm gonna be messing with no season pass on this game though. I didn't like what I saw so far. Okay, so that is a code. Of course, some of you may try to redeem that code, but you ain't gonna get it in time, because you already know by the time you see that, I'm gonna already have that code put in, of course. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's the unboxing of that. Of course, let's check out the disc. The disc does have some cool artwork on it. Blue is sexy, right? Anyway, yeah, okay. Now, for those of you who don't know, the reason I be getting them for PlayStation is because of the Pro patches, of course. If it wasn't for that, I actually still would be getting these games for Xbox. I'm not gonna lie, okay? But that's the reason. So, for those of you who are kind of like feeling shitty and all that, wondering, did I become a pony? It's all about gaming for me over here, right? So, yeah, that was the unboxing for Watchdogs. Now let's get to the PlayStation 4 Pro. Let me stop the tape real quick, and we'll switch over to that. What's up, my good people? This is going to be the unboxing for the PS4 Pro, and this is going to be early impressions. There's a lot of stuff going around, good and bad. So, of course, as usual, when I hear those type of situations, I will give my thoughts on or things I've heard and what's going on with the system. So let's get into this unboxing. I'm going to make it long so we can move forward to the thoughts of the console, because there are a lot of unboxings on YouTube. Okay, so once again, as you can see, yes, we have it. Yes. Okay, so let's get into it. This is the console's front. Of course, that's the side. That tells you what comes with it. Let me make sure you can see that on the camera. This is the side of the box. Of course, then it's the back. They're advertising Call of Duty, which I already have, which would have been nice if that was in the box, and Horizon Zero Dawn and Mass Effect. I'm working on a Watch Dogs 2 review, so that will be on my channel for those of you who want to know what's up, because Watch Dogs is one of my favorite titles this generation. So let's get into it. You're greeted with the PS4 Pro logo. They actually just stopped calling it PlayStation now, which I'm noticing. Let's get that out of there. So you're greeted with the inside box, which is the actual box for the console. Pardon that. I'm gonna open it up. PS4 Pro. And quick start guide, that's what they're calling this. Which is a word for instruction manual. there go the console. I'm assuming this is the peripherals on the side here. Let's open them up and see. Yeah, I can feel it. So, I hope it's not that cheap headphone again. Yep, another cheap PS4 headphone, earbud, whatever you want to call it. But at least they give you something to communicate without the box. I'm not going to knock that too much. This is probably the... Okay, this is the charger cord for the controller. This is the power cord for the console itself. So we have the charger cord for the controller, power cord. And this looks like this could be a controller. I don't know how to get into there to find out what's in there. Yep, it is the controller. And the HDMI cord, which I was wondering where that was. And the controller, which I heard is not too much different. So let's give it a quick overlook and see. It does feel a little different though. The material feels different. Yeah, it is different. The D-pad is different. It's gray now. If you know the original controller, this is gray. If you can't see it, this is gray, and the D-pad is gray, and the share and option buttons are gray, and the triggers are gray. That's actually something new from the original controller. Okay, so the controller is actually different. Okay, let's get this Pro out of here. This is taking longer than I thought. Guys, just so you can know, this console is extremely heavy, so be careful taking it out the box, which is what I'm doing right now, because it's very heavy, and that should be it. People should warn you. This is heavy like the original PS3, for those of you who owned it. People used to complain about the weight. You'll be complaining about the weight on this too then. Okay, so ta-da! I mean, like I said, there's tons of unboxings, so this is not really nothing special. I just wanted to get it out. Now, the interesting thing is that PlayStation logo is reflective, as you can see. I'm beaming it across the light in the camera, so y'all can see that. That's pretty cool. I love that. Let's look at the back, because that's what you really want to look at on this console. Okay, so that's the power cord, the HDMI out, auxiliary cable, the optical out, the USB, and the LAN for the Ethernet cable. Now, the thing about the USB that's interesting that you guys need to know is this is placed here preferably for the PSVR, but the USB on the back of this is actually a 3.1, which can be used for something like, what could it be used for? Well, I won't get into that right now, but the bottom line is if you want to use something that's a 3.1, then you probably can. Now, I know sometimes they like to make it where you could not use certain things, but if you use anything, this would be good for like a USB to back up something. Okay, they had a tape on this, which makes me wonder, is this something you can open? Yeah, there's some kind of mechanism here. I'm pretty sure once I fiddle with this with my tools, you probably could pop this open right here and pull this out and get to the hard drive and probably be able to upgrade your hard drive, because the original PS4 had a plate that you could slide open. This one doesn't, so more than likely this is where you'll get access to your hard drive. Of course, later on I may check into that, because I think I want to upgrade this to a 2 terabyte or a 4 terabyte. Of course, for those of you who do the upgrades, you know that the 3 and 4 terabyte hard drives actually are bigger, so they have a trouble fitting in the original PS4. I'm going to check to see if that's the case with this PS4. Hopefully they fixed it. If not, there are ways to get it done. But that's for another video, okay? So let's move forward and get into the talk about the console itself. Okay, so the flash turned off while I was doing the rest of the video, so I'm going to end it there. And we're going to move on to something else after I charge it. Just so you guys know, there's an actual power button right there and an eject button that you can see, so you know what you're pressing. Okay, so let's get this thing hooked up, and then I'll get into some impressions.